or raw. It's just the musings on a walk that I was able to take today. And no, I'm not a member of this club. Hey, I'm on one of my walks, and I wanted to give you. Oh, the sun is very bright in my eyes. This video is going to be some random musings on, not a scripted one. Random musings on walking and dogs and roads and what it takes getting started. I don't know. I'll talk about whatever I feel like talking about. You can hear a dog barking probably. This one, the audio, I don't know until I get it back to my computer. My iPhone's usually pretty good. Hello, Pooch. Hey, hello, Pooch. How you doing? Okay. Yeah. My iPhone's usually pretty good at picking up audio. So we'll see how it turns out. Hey, I don't know how this one's going to turn out. I'm just using the microphones on my iPhone. Still out on the first day I've been able to walk in a while. And, oh, this hill is steep. I'm going to have a video soon showing the exercise bike that I bought at Walmart for 97 bucks. It was $55 off. It includes upper body workouts, which I'm pretty excited about. Ah, boy. In any case, that is because we're heading into winter here, and my ability to just walk is going to be curtailed. And I see. Oh well. Anyways, y'all. Peace, and sorry for the roughness of this video, but I wanted to tell you what's going on. Hey, I'm going to add this into the video. This is one of the areas that I walk. Pretty steep hill. I'm really not sure how much the video conveys that. So, yeah, it's a steep hill. And when I first started on the longer route, this was a challenge. I would have to stop. And I don't have to do that anymore. But it does make me breathe. Anywho, I wanted to give you some idea of what the walking was like where I'm at. Maybe some of you, if you get going, can share, what your area's like. Peace, y'all. Oh, the sights I see while walking. It's kind of fun to watch those lambs frolic around. Horse over there. I am blessed to be walking in a beautiful area. I'll be nice and not film people's license plate numbers. And let's see, another horse. Horses. So, yep, I live in a rural area. But hey, you can walk anywhere. When you're walking, you'll run into dogs. And on this particular route, there's some places where dogs bark at me. But there was one that after walking for a while, I would talk to it every time, and it got to where it didn't bark at me until I was basically leaving it behind, and then I think it was basically saying goodbye. So this dog got to know me just because I walked by every day. I hope the audio turns out on these ones where I'm just holding the phone. I really don't know until I get back. Case in point, some barking dogs. These particular dogs, though, I for a while was walking past here every day, never got used to me. And then there's another one right up here at the corner that sometimes I think it's gotten used to me and sometimes it barks its head off, so I don't know. If you see all the junk on the ground, this is the first nice day. We had a pretty major rain and windstorm come through you know, houses down into or trees down into houses, that sort of thing. So it's nice to be able to get out and walk again. Things coming up on the channel. The exercise bike that I got, and also the Jawbone Up 4 fitness band that I'm wearing. right there. And yeah, I want to get to know that thing even better before I review it, but so far I'm super happy with it. I wear it 24/7. About once every week I have to take it off for about an hour or two and charge it. That's about all I can tell you about it right now, but it tracks my sleep, it tracks my steps. In fact, the app that comes with it, you can literally scan barcodes on food if you want to go, you know, to that level. I'm not there yet. Now downhill. Hey, word to the beginners here. If you live in a hilly area, you may think that up is really hard, and it is. But down has its own challenges. It's actually, in many ways, just as hard. You know, just interesting. I'm gonna muse at times about what I've learned while walking. Usually pretty fast. Some days I take it easier. Some days I go fast. The point is, I get up, I move, and really, it's simple math. I've also changed the way I eat. Not so much what I eat, some of that, but I've changed how much I eat. I was the cleanup guy in the house. If the kids didn't eat their food, I'd eat it. If there was leftover stuff and we really, maybe not enough for another meal, but you know, don't want it to go to waste, I would eat it. I don't do that anymore. Anywho, downhill for now, and then right down around the next corner after this one, it's uphill again. So that's the terrain I'm walking in. You can tell it's November. Well, actually, until the windstorm of the other day, most of the trees still had leaves on them, and that windstorm pretty much took care of that. I know my iPhone has optical image stabilization, so I'm hoping these come out smoother than the steps would seem. Anyways, have a wonderful day, y'all. And even if you don't go outside, get off the couch once in a while, walk around your house, get started as little as you can do. Get started. It comes with time. And believe me, I have put in the time. But oh, I feel so much better. And to have my blood pressure back down into the normal range, that is such a relief. I did not want to go the medicine route. Oh, by the way, I'm 50 right now. I'll be 51 in February. And I currently take no prescription medications. So I'm pretty happy about that. Anyways, enough of me walking down the road. Oh, wait a minute. As you can see, if you look down there, how lovely water, you know, and the downside, tires. I live in Oregon. It's so beautiful. And to see that people cast trash off on the side of the road really breaks my heart. So that has definitely been one of the downsides of the walking. I've learned some things about humanity that, oh, I guess I knew it, but I wasn't aware of it. And yeah, unfortunately, lots of trash. But who knows? Maybe I can raise awareness. Maybe some people will change. Peace, y'all. I gotta share this view. When I come up the hill and I get to where it's open like this is one of the many, many tree farms around here. And that one tree in the distance that's got a bunch of green at the top and, you know, nothing all the way down. For some reason, I like that. This also means depending upon if I want to, I'm pretty close to home. I think today I'll bypass the road that leads down home and go around a longer direction since it's the first day I could walk in a while. It is a beautiful area. Hey, speaking of, oh, there's another barking dog. Excuses to not get started. One of the things going on in my life is I have an umbilical hernia. Most of the time it's not much of an issue. Sometimes it really hurts. My insurance will not cover getting it fixed unless it's killing me, then they'll do it. In any case, just wanted to tell you about that. I don't know if you saw that car turn up there. That's the route that leads back to my house. Or here's a car coming out of the same street. I haven't really made up my mind yet whether I'll keep going or head toward home. Incidentally, in my opening video on this series, I talked about doing 7.5 mile jog/walks, and that's still true. The walk I've been walking today is really the one I was doing before I started doing the 7.5 mile ones. That one's more flat. It has its share of up and down, but it's largely flat. This is about a 3.5 mile walk, but it has a lot of uphill. Some downhill, a lot of uphill. I think for the first day I've really been able to walk in a while. I mean, it's been pitiful. I've only been getting like 2,000 steps a day recently. And when the weather was better, I made it a point to get at least 10,000 steps every day. That is a number that apparently the World Health Organization recommends for a healthy lifestyle. 10,000 steps a day. And that's really kind of one of my points. You don't have to turn into a jogger. You don't have to turn into a marathoner. Just get up and walk. It's not, for me, and I understand everybody's different. For me, having something that tracks my steps is paramount. I don't know that I could have done it if I did not have, first it was just my phone, and now it's the fitness band. But yeah, whatever it takes for you. I do know in all of God's great creation, we're all different. Maybe that doesn't matter to you, but it did to me. So today, right now, I'm at 6,000 some odd steps on this route. And I know that just walking from here to home, I'll get about another 2,000. That'll be 8,000. That's so tantalizingly close to 10,000. I think I may have to take a detour somewhere just to get a couple more thousand steps in. One of the things I had to get used to is the fallback. Again, you know, personal choice. I found that I enjoyed walking in the evening more than I enjoyed walking in the morning. And, you know, the fall back up here in the Great Northwest means it starts getting dark pretty early. I think by 5 p.m. Well, maybe not yet. I don't know. I'll have to pay attention today. Anyways, by around 5 p.m. it's full on dark. And I don't really want to walk in the dark. I could get a vest, you know, with reflectors and all that kind of stuff, but it just raises the risk factor. Anywho, yeah, this seems like out in the middle of nowhere, what with the tree farm and all that, and yet just over that rise and you're down into my neighborhood. Kind of surprising. After the windstorm we just had, that tree has not lost all its leaves yet. That is surprising. Most others that do lose their leaves have lost them. Hey, another musing. Man, it feels good to get out and walk again. The weather has just been horrible. And I think I mentioned I bought the exercise bike to take care of that. I'll review that bike. It is good. It's not that I regret buying it, but it's not as fun as walking. I start out this particular walk with a fair amount of jogging. I didn't always do that. I do it now. But by the latter half of it, the jogging's pretty much over and I'm down to walking. I found out, what with the technology and all, I walk somewhere between about 3 and 3.5 miles an hour. Anywho, there is just something, once you start doing it and you get it under your belt a little bit, where, you know, it really is a joy. I look forward to it. It's time alone. That's okay. Hey, maybe eventually I'll have some people that walk with me. I don't know. But it is other people that exercise can probably back me up on this. You just get to where you're feeling really good, and it feels really good to get out and walk again. Maybe starting up here will give an idea of the hill that I live on top of. In a few seconds here, I'll be able to turn and basically show you the neighborhood I live in. There's downtown Estacada down there. But yeah, on the occasions in the winter when it is icy, this hill is pretty much impossible to get up or down. That noise you hear, I call it the somebody else's problem tool. It's one of those blowers. Seems like somebody's always doing that somewhere where I'm at. Okay, so I don't know. I'm trying to hold the phone more or less perpendicular, and perhaps now this gives a better sense of how steep that hill is. I don't think I'm going to go back down it. I'm just about at 10,000 steps. So there's my neighborhood. That sign used to say Cazadero Heights. People have stolen some of the letters. I kind of wish they would just take the sign down now, but yeah, well. Anywho, into my neighborhood. This day's walk almost over. The sun's gonna go down soon. Peace, y'all. Get active.